Good morning, Dr. Fuad. This is MGM4197 Management Information System. I am Chan Yu Hai. I'm going to present CIMB Bank ATM from Group 1. This is table of contents. So I'm going to explain what is the general description of CIMB Bank. The CIMB Bank Group Holdings Berhad is a Malaysian universal bank headquartered in Kuala Lumpur and operating in high-growth economies in Asia. CIMB Group is an indigenous Asian investment bank. So what means indigenous is like a native, and CIMB Bank has a wide retail branch network with 1,080 branches across the region. So this is the basic shows that what is in CIMB. So CIMB is an abbreviation from Commerce abbreviation for Commerce International Merchant Bankers, which stands CIMB, which like short form. And the group business activities are primarily in the areas of consumer banking, wholesale banking, comprising investment banking and corporate banking, treasury and markets, and group strategy and strategic investment. So this is the organizational structure of CIMB Bank. And I'm going to explain what is general description of ATM. ATM is known as like an automated teller machine, and so this automated teller machine can let the users able to dispense cash. Dispense cash is like take the money out and perform other banking services when an account holders insert a bank card. It is an electronic banking outlet that allows customers to complete basic transaction without the aid of a branch representative of the teller. So this is a CIMB Bank of the ATM. So ATM are convenient, allowing consumers to, which is the users, to perform quick service transactions such as a deposit, cash withdrawals, bill payments, and transfers between accounts. Fees are common charged for cash withdrawals by the bank where the account is located by the operator of the ATM or by both. So I'm going to explain what is IT components of the ATMs. So the hardware components include devices that perform input when enters the data into the computer. So the processing is transform data into information. The data storage keeps data and information in a permanent state. The output displays data and information to let the user, which combine into an ATM for the user to use it. So let's see what is the components in ATM. So from this diagram, from this image shows that there is several things that combines to several IT components to combine it so that it can become and build a ATM. So let's explain what is the use of this. The hardware of the ATM is the CPU, which is to control the user interface and transaction devices. So another hardware is the magnetic or chip card reader, which is used to identify the customer, which is the you put the card, and these IT components can detect what is the name and the user of the customers. A PIN card for accepting and encrypting personal identification with number EPP4 that is similar in the layout to touch tone or calculate key part, which manufactured as a part of a secure enclosure. It is named as a secure crypto processor to that generally within a secure enclosure. The function key buttons they usually used to display a touch screen, which is used to select various aspects of the transaction. So another hardware for ATM is to record is the record printer, which provides the customers with a record of the transaction. After that, they will give you a receipt so that you can keep it. And the vault is a hardware for the ATM which requires to store the parts of the machinery requires restricted access. So let's see the business process of the ATM. So after the cash is loaded into a ATM, a customer would enter an ATM card which will provide a PIN, and the authorization process begins. So the ATM like a deed, then you can get the transaction from the bank, from the ATM. So the ATM can now connected to the ATM networks through the processor center and to the cardholder's bank. If there is a sufficient funds in the ATM cardholder's account for the withdrawal request, the transaction will be completed. This just like you can take the money. Let's see the security threats and solution. In information security threats, it can be many, like software attacks, theft of the intellectual property, identity theft and equipment or information, sabotage, and information extortion. The information of the cybercrime is increasing. Therefore, organizations are putting in a range of the countermeasures to combat cybercrime. In order to secure such system and information, each company organization should analyze the types of threats that will be faced and how the threats affect information system security. The example of the threats such as unauthorized access, which is the hacker, computer virus, threat, sabotage, vandalism, and accidents. So in order to prevent the security threats happens to customers, there are some solutions which should be taken care and carried out. It's just like the customer should protect their own personal information and pay attention to the transaction alerts and check your account activities regularly through statements or through CIMB clicks. In case there is unusual activity, contact to the CIMB bank immediately. So let's see the ethical, legal, and social issues and solutions. Ethics are the principles of rights and wrongs. Individuals acting as free moral agents used to make choices to guide their behavior. Information system raise new ethical questions for both individuals and society because they change opportunity for instant social change. So the ethical, legal, and social issues are closely linked. So IS efficiency is like information system, and effectiveness also should be taken care, which involves establishing policies and procedures, implementing policies and procedures, monitoring policies and procedures, and reviewing policies and procedures. It's just like it should be establishing and implementing, monitoring, and reviewing all the policies and procedures so that it can protect the privacy of the customers. A code of ethics states the principles and core values essential to a set of people and therefore govern their behavior. The prevention of problems and recovery from them are important aspects, and managing information and information system as crucial corporate assets. So this is the appendix. I have visited CIMB Bank before, and thank you. That's all for me, and there will be a clear information in the report. Thank you.